Have you noticed that after a breakup, one person can't stop crying and the other suddenly becomes a travel influencer?
Exactly. That is so true.
It is honestly the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It happens every single time. One person is just entirely broken. They're sitting on the couch. They're crying into a dirty pillow. They eat ice cream for breakfast. They wear the same gray sweatpants for 5 days. They do not leave the house. But the other person is suddenly on top of a mountain.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They are on a massive mountain. They have a walking stick. They wear expensive brown hiking boots. They look at the sky and they take a picture. And they write a caption and they write, "Nature is my home."
Nature is my home.
Right.
Right?
I mean, 2 weeks ago, this person hated walking. They literally drove their car to the end of their street just to get the mail. They complained about walking in the grocery store. They hated bugs. They hated the sun. And now they are a mountain explorer. They just buy a tent. They buy a waterproof jacket. They want everyone on the internet to see them. They want to show how free they are.
They really do.
They just try to be a totally new person. It is like an emergency new personality, and the mountain person is just one type. We have to talk about the gym person.
Oh no, the gym person.
The gym person is a classic. The guy gets dumped.
All right.
And the next morning, he is at the gym at 5 o'clock, 5 in the morning. Before the breakup, his only hobby was playing video games.
Yeah.
He sat in the dark. He ate huge pizzas every Friday night. He never lifted anything heavy in his entire life.
That is so true.
But now his kitchen is full of protein powder. Giant plastic tubs of chocolate protein powder. He buys tight shirts. He carries a massive bag everywhere, a huge tackle gym bag. He takes it to dinner. He takes a gallon of water everywhere he goes.
The gallon of water, exactly.
And the pictures. He goes to the locker room. He stands in front of the mirror, takes a picture of his arm every single day. He posts a picture. He puts angry rap music over the picture. He wants to look like a machine, but actually he just wants his ex to see it. He wants his ex to look at the picture and think he is super strong now. It is so obvious, and girls do something similar. They do not always go to the gym, but they change their body. They change their hair.
The
A
haircut.
breakup haircut. It is famous. A girl cries on Monday. On Tuesday, she goes to the salon. She sits in the chair and says, "Cut it all off." She cuts off 10 inches of hair. She gets very short bangs. She dyes her hair bright red, or she dyes it icy blonde.
Absolutely.
And she posts a selfie in the car.
Yeah.
The caption always says, "New hair, new me." She acts like the old person is gone. But really, she just panicked on a Tuesday afternoon. She just wanted to feel different.
Exactly.
And the tattoos. People get tattoos right after a breakup. They walk straight from the breakup to a tattoo shop. They ask for a bird on their wrist or a huge lion on their arm. They tell their friends, "This bird means freedom. I'm a free bird now."
Free bird.
Yes. But they just got dumped. They just want to do something crazy. And it's not just physical changes. Some people suddenly pretend to be very smart, very deep. Yes. They become the intellectual person. Before the breakup, they only watched funny cat videos on their phone. They never read a book. But after the breakup, they go to a quiet bookstore. They buy huge, thick books. Books about history.
Yeah.
Books about old poetry.
Oh, wow.
And they do not even read them. They just put the book on a wooden table. They buy a black coffee. They put the coffee next to the book. They take a picture from the top. They make the picture look dark and moody. They want their ex to think, "Wow, they are so deep now. They are reading big books."
That is hilarious.
It's so funny. But the internet makes breakups so crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the pictures on social media. People panic about the old pictures.
They totally panic.
They do. So some people just delete everything. They go to their page. They click delete, delete, delete. The Mexico vacation, gone. The birthday party, gone. The cute matching Halloween outfits, completely gone. You look at their page the next day, and it is empty. Like the relationship never even happened.
They erase history.
Exactly. They just erase it. But the funny thing is, that takes so much work. Deleting 40 pictures takes a long time. It proves they are very upset. But then there's the other type of person. The person who refuses to delete the pictures.
I know this person.
We all know this person. They leave the pictures up. They tell their friends, "I am a mature adult. That is my past. I respect my past." But that is a lie.
The total lie.
They just really like how they look in that one picture. They look so good in that beach photo. The sun is perfect. Their smile is perfect. They cannot delete it. But their ex is standing right there in the photo. The ex has their arm around them.
So what do?
They crop the picture. They use their phone. They cut the X out. They just slice them off the side. But they always do a bad job. They cut the face. but they leave the arm.
The floating arm.
The floating arm. It is the best. There's just a random hand sitting on their shoulder. Everyone knows whose hand it is. Everyone saw the real picture 3 months ago. But they post the crop picture anyway. They act like the floating hand is totally normal.
That is so true.
And then the new posts start. The mysterious post. People love to post cryptic things, like they go to a restaurant, they sit at a table, they order 2 plates of food, they order 2 drinks, and they take a picture of the table.
I see this all the time.
Right. They make sure you can see the edge of the second plate. They make sure you see the second glass. But they do not show the person. They do not tag anyone.
Why do they do that?
Because they want the ex to guess. They want the ex to sit at home and think, who are they with? Is that a date? Do they find someone new? They want to create a big mystery.
Yeah.
But honestly, 90% of the time, they're just eating lunch with their mom.
With their mom.
Literally their mom or their cousin. There is no date. It is just a fake mystery. And the selfies. Oh my gosh, the volume of selfies goes crazy.
Before the breakup, maybe 1 picture a month. After the breakup, a selfie every single day.
Every single day. They buy a special light for their phone. They take pictures in the car. They take pictures in the elevator at work. They stare into the camera. They just want likes. Every time someone likes the photo, they feel a tiny bit better. They need the internet to tell them they're pretty.
It is a distraction.
Completely.
Yep.
But the absolute worst is the quotes. People post so many quotes. Do you have a friend who posts 5 quotes a day after a breakup?
Oh, absolutely.
It is a show. They find a picture of a lion looking angry. The text says, I am a warrior. Or they find a picture of a dark road. It says, the hardest walk is the lonely walk. Or they post, a queen builds her own castle.
A queen builds her castle. Classic.
They post it to their story. Their friends see it. The friends just roll their eyes. They text each other. They say, okay, Jessica's having a very sad Tuesday, because we all know what it means. It means she's crying in her bedroom. And some people do the exact opposite. They do not post quotes. They just disappear. They announce, I am leaving social media. I need peace. They delete the apps from their phone. They want everyone to miss them. They want the ex to worry.
Do they stay gone?
Never. They stay gone for exactly 3 days. On the 4th day, they come right back. They post a picture of a coffee cup. They just cannot stay away.
No way.
It's so funny. But the real stuff happens at night. The daytime is a fake show. The nighttime is the truth.
The late night habits.
Yes. The late night habits. It is 2 in the morning. The house is totally dark. They're lying in bed. They're staring at the ceiling. And then they grab the phone.
Oh, no.
They'd open the app. They go straight to the ex's page. But they are so scared. They do not want the ex to see their name on the story views. So they become a spy. They log into a fake account, an account with no picture. Or they use their roommate's phone.
That is serious.
They're like a detective. They look at the ex's new picture. They look at every single comment. They see a comment from a new person. The new person says, looks fun, with a smiley face.
A smiley face.
Panic. Total panic. They look at the wall and say, who is this person? Why do they use a smiley face? They click the new person's page. They scroll down. They scroll very deep. They go back to pictures from 4 years ago. They were looking at a picture of a dog from 2020.
Danger zone.
Complete danger zone. Because what happens? Their thumb slips.
Oh my gosh.
They accidentally double tap the screen. A big red heart appears. They just liked a picture from 4 years ago at 2 in the morning.
That is a nightmare.
It is the biggest nightmare in the world. They scream. They physically throw the phone across the bed. They dive to grab it. They frantically try to unlike the picture. But it is too late. The notification is already on the other person's phone screen. The ex's new friend has proof. Proof that they were stalking at 2 a.m.
I would die.
Everyone would die. It is so embarrassing. But they keep doing it. And if they're not stalking new people, they're torturing themselves with old messages.
Checking the old texts.
Yes. They open the messages. They scroll up. They scroll for 10 minutes to get to the very beginning. They want to read the first messages, the cute ones, the good morning, beautiful texts. They stare at the little red heart emojis. They just want to be sad.
They want to be...
They do. And then they try to type a new message. They type, I really miss you. They just stare at the words. The cursor blinks. They sit there for 15 minutes. Then they delete it. Letter by letter, delete, delete, delete. Then they type, are you awake? They stare at it. They delete it again.
That is so true.
They just do this dance for an hour. They are so tired. But they break their own promises. Like they sit at a coffee shop with their best friend. They look at their friend and say, I am done. I am never looking at his page again, I promise.
And then?
The friend says, good job. I am proud of you. Then the friend stands up to go to the bathroom. The exact second the friend walks away, the person grabs their phone, They hide it under the table. They immediately check the ex's page. 5 minutes. They could not even wait 5 minutes.
Come on.
It is true. And nothing feeds the sadness like the sad music. The car is the best place for this.
The car crying?
The car crying is a movie scene. They drive home from work. They pull into their own driveway. The house is right there. They could go inside. But they stay in the car. They turn off the engine. They just sit in the dark.
Waiting
For the mood.
Yeah.
If it is raining outside, it's a bonus. They love the rain. They open their music. They skip all the fast songs. They play the saddest song they have. They play Taylor Swift. They play Adele. They turn the volume all the way up. The doors are shaking.
Exactly.
They look out the window. They sing the words. They act like they're in a music video. They cry very hard, and their neighbors are right there. The neighbor's walking a dog. The neighbor looks at the car. The neighbor clearly sees them crying. But they do not care. They're in the sad zone.
Oh, need it.
They definitely need it. Then they wipe their face, walk inside, open the fridge, and eat cold cheese in the dark.
Cold cheese.
Yes. And during all this madness, the friends get involved. The friends are a huge part of a breakup. Every friend acts differently.
That is true.
First, you have the investigator friend. This friend wants facts. They sit you down. They say, okay, tell me everything. What time did he say it? What shirt was he wearing? Did he look at the floor? What exact words did he use? They ask so many questions. They want to solve a puzzle.
They want details.
Every single detail. Then you have the party friend. The party friend hates crying. You call the party friend and say, we broke up. The party friend says, stop crying right now. Put on a dress. We are going to a loud club. We are buying expensive drinks.
Vegas time.
Exactly, Vegas time. They think loud music and flashing lights will fix a broken heart. And guys do this too. Guys have the boys trip.
Oh, the boys trip.
A guy gets dumped. His friends immediately rent a cabin in the woods. They say, we are going to the forest. We are going to drive a big truck. We are going to fish in a cold river. We are going to chop wood with an axe. Absolutely no phones.
No phones allowed.
They think chopping wood makes the sadness go away. They just stand by the river and look at the water. But the worst thing about friends is the advice. Everyone suddenly has advice.
Unsolicited advice.
Yes, and it is always from the worst people. Your friend, who fights with her boyfriend every single day, she suddenly tells you how to live your life. She said, you need to ignore him. You need to block him. You need to date a rich guy. Everyone thinks they know the secret.
They really do.
It is exhausting. But the hardest part of the friend group is the mutual friends. Dividing the friends is so hard. It's like a business deal. Okay, I keep Sarah and Mark. You keep David and Lisa.
So awkward.
It leads to the worst moments, the awkward encounters. Imagine this. You go to a mutual friend's birthday party. You walk in the door. You look around the room and boom, your ex is standing in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
Your heart stops. You turn around super fast. You walk to the corner of the room. You hide behind a big plant. You pretend to look at your phone for an hour. You just try to avoid eye contact the entire night.
I have done that.
We all have. But the grocery store is even worse. The grocery store ambush.
The ambush.
It is Sunday morning. You feel terrible. You wear baggy sweatpants. You wear an old, dirty T-shirt. Your hair is crazy. You just want some milk for your coffee. You walk into the store. You turn the corner into the fruit section, and your ex is there.
Looking amazing, of course.
Always looking amazing. What do? You panic. You reach out and grab the closest vegetable. You grab a massive purple eggplant. You hold the eggplant right in front of your face. You pretend to read the invisible label on the eggplant.
Haha, the eggplant shield.
Yes. You try to look like a very busy, serious chef. You slowly walk backward. You see a huge pile of tomatoes. You crouch down behind the tomatoes. You just hide. Then you leave your cart. You run out the front door. You drive home and drink black coffee.
That is survival mode.
Complete survival mode. People will change their whole life to avoid the ex. They drive a different way to work. They drive 20 extra minutes just to avoid the ex's street. They stop going to their favorite coffee shop. They act like they're hiding from the police.
It is crazy.
And while they're hiding behind tomatoes, they tell the biggest lie ever.
What is the lie?
I am completely fine.
Oh, that lie.
They say it to everyone. I am totally fine. I am over it. They smile super wide. Their eyes look a little crazy. They talk very fast. Honestly, I feel great. Work is great. Everything is great. I do not even care.
Nobody believes them.
Nobody. Friends can tell.
Ugh.
When someone is actually happy, they are quiet. When someone is faking it, they are so loud. They laugh too hard at bad jokes. They just try way too hard.
That is so true.
And they try to prove they're fine by going on a new date. This is the funniest part. They go to a nice restaurant with a new person. A totally innocent, nice new person. And what do they talk about?
The ex.
They talk about the ex for an entire hour. They sit down, they look at the menu, they say, oh, my ex hated this place. My ex always ordered dried chicken. My ex had a terrible dog, but whatever. I do not care about my ex. The new person is just eating bread, looking at the door, wanting to go home.
The poor new date.
Exactly. The date is ruined. Another way they fake it is the dating apps. The sudden, crazy dating app phase.
The swiping.
They download all the apps. They put them right on the front screen of their phone. They make a fast profile. They use that terrible cropped picture with the floating arm. They write in their bio, just looking for fun. No drama.
No drama always means drama.
Huge drama. And then they swipe. They swipe so fast. They swipe while they eat cereal. They swipe on the train. They swipe under their desk at work. They do not even look at the pictures. They just move their thumb.
They just want a match.
That is exactly it.
Yeah.
They just want the phone to buzz. They want the screen to say match. It makes them feel good for 1 second. Someone sends them a message. The message says, hey. Do they reply?
Never.
Never. They just leave them on read. They did not want to talk. They just wanted to know someone liked their face. It is a game. Or they actually go on a date. They sit in a loud bar on a Tuesday. The guy talks about his coin collection for an hour. They just look at their watch. They hate it. But they go home and tell their friends, I'm dating again.
Just checking the box.
Just checking the box. They do so many weird things to prove they're moving on. They make terrible money choices. They go to the store and buy an 80-inch television for no reason.
The giant TV.
Or they wait until midnight. They decide to move all their heavy furniture. They push the bed across the room. They push the dresser. They want the room to look different. Or they throw away good clothes. They take a perfect, expensive sweater and put it in the trash.
No.
Why? Because the ex touched it once.
That makes sense to them.
It makes perfect sense in their head. And the new clothes, they throw away all their black shirts. They suddenly buy bright yellow shirts, neon pink pants. They tell their friends, I am a bright, happy person now. Look at my colors. They make their friends take pictures of them spinning around in the park.
So much effort.
So much effort. They even pretend to like things the ex hated. Like if the ex hated baseball, they suddenly become a baseball fan. They buy a baseball hat. They buy a ticket to a game. They sit in the stadium. They take a selfie with the field in the background.
They don't know the rules.
They do not know a single rule. They do not know the players. They just eat a hot dog and take pictures.
Yeah.
They want the ex to see they are living a fun new life.
It is all a show.
It is a massive show. Everyone becomes an actor after a breakup. They act like they love the gym. They act like they love the mountains. They act like they are totally fine. But the mask always falls off.
It always falls off.
Always. Because we all see the green dot online at 3 in the morning. We all hear the sad Adele music in the driveway. We all see the weird photos of 2 drinks. We know they are lying. And we laugh. Because we have all done it.
You really have.
We've all hidden behind the tomatoes. We have all typed a sad message and deleted it. We've all swiped on the apps just to feel something. It is just what people do. When a breakup happens, people lose their minds. They act totally crazy.
Oh, really crazy.
But the crazy part is, it finally ends. Months go by, and things go back to normal. The gym membership stops. The heavy hiking boots go in the closet. The sad music gets skipped.
Back to normal.
Yes. They go back to eating pizza on Friday night. They stop posting lion quotes. They stop reading poetry books. They just become normal again. The big show is over.
Until the next time.
Until the next breakup. And then, instead of boots, they buy a motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
The motorcycle is definitely next. But actually, there is one final thing. The ultimate breakup move. The funniest thing people do.
Tell me.
Okay, so they block the ex everywhere. They block the phone number. They block them on Instagram. They block them on TikTok. They tell everyone they are dead to me. I blocked them on everything.
Blocked on everything.
Everything, except Venmo.
Oh my gosh, Venmo.
Yes. They still check the payment app. They scroll through the payments. They see the ex paid a girl named Sarah $10, and the ex used a pizza slice emoji.
A pizza emoji.
And they sit on the couch for 3 hours. They try to find Sarah. They ask the wall, who is Sarah? Why are they eating pizza? What does the pizza emoji really mean? They block this person everywhere. But they're spending a Tuesday night stocking a $10 pizza payment.
They just have to know.
They just have to know. Even if it is just pepperoni.